Living underground, as the people did in sanctuary, without sunrise or sunset, moonrise, tides, changes of seasons, time was measured in a different way. People used their bodies as their clocks because after a while, I mean, the clocks had stopped working a long, long time ago because remember, sanctuary had been in existence for almost 2,000 years. These people had lived underground, afraid of going to the surface because the earth had become so polluted and so irradiated from multiple nuclear disasters. So the air couldn't breathe, and neither could the people. So they lived underground in sanctuary, and they experienced two major earthquakes during that time. And each earthquake, they lost some of those modern technological and things they had. But they did not lose their minds. They did not lose their intelligence. So they were not starting off as primitive peoples, nor did they have to resort to terrible things such as cannibalism to survive. They were able to use their native intelligence and their spiritual wisdom, which they learned and developed by sitting in silence. And one of those things they learned, developed, and decided to do was to use their bodies as their clocks. They woke up when they had slept long enough. They went to bed when they were sleepy. People gathered together at times to eat. And when they wanted to have a meeting, they sent people around to let everyone know it was time to gather. I mean, they told stories about how on the surface people used to have their lives ruled by clocks. People had to check in, clock into work, and clock out, and keep their eyes on the clock. On sanctuary, there were no clocks. People's bodies were their clocks. Come back again for another story about sanctuary last week, and more stories later this week. And if you haven't, please subscribe.